Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now, I don't know how TikTok they messed my settings up, but they didn't. TikTok done fucked everything up, bro. Papina, what up? XL, what up? I don't even want all this on the screen, man. They changed my account around. They blocked me. They flagged me. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I'm trying to make the whole screen big like I normally do. They change the settings on like how the look is. So I want y'all to see the receipts loud and clear. We don't need none of this stuff on the side. I am trying to get all that down. Roll the corn. Crazy. Moesha, what up? Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, and put the corn in the chat. I don't know what this is right here. Let me see, can I change this stuff? Anybody in the chat know how to take this, make my screen back wide again? Because I can't find it at all. It's crazy. I hate they done this. Roll the corn. Jay from Texas, what up? I know it's at the bottom of the screen, but I can't take all of this down. I don't want the guest boxes at all. They're trying to change my account to some type of business account. It's weird. It's cool. We'll get it. I'll get it fixed. Roll the corn. I'ma head to my people I love. You know, I'm in love with you. Hopefully y'all can see the receipts I put up. Because I don't like this format, but we're gonna roll with it today. Bill, what up? Yeah, I'm trying to change it, but I can't. They're trying to make it some type of business. You feel me? Zeus, what up? Chucky, roll the corn. Now, yesterday, I talked about Sidon, Alabama Rondo, what up? I talked about Sidon, the Phoenician. The Phoenicians are called Sidonians, right? And I showed y'all the city of Mississippi named Sidon with the mounds, right? So let's go back and look at that. Then I'm gonna go into some more receipts to show y'all to back up what I was talking about yesterday of the Sidonian, um, Phoenician, right? Go look. And this is what I showed yesterday. See, I don't like this setup because y'all can't see it. You see what I'm saying? It is crazy. Hold on. Roll the corn. Now, the Sidonians and the Tyrians were of the race, and their kings ruled over both of the cities, right? The Greeks called the Sidonians Phoenicians. The Greeks called the Sidonians Phoenicians, the land of the palm. Land of the palm. They were Canaanites, right? The Greeks named the people Phoenicians. It's not their real name. Their real name is Sidonians. See it? Right there. So you can't really see. I hate this screen setup. Sidonians, right? Sidon. The city of Sidon makes them Sidonians. This is where this come from. The Greeks called them Phoenicians. The land of the palm, right? Roll the corn. And I showed y'all this yesterday. They go along with this. Sidon, Mississippi. Sidon, Mississippi, right? I showed y'all that the Phoenician real name is Sidonians. Then I showed y'all Sidon, Mississippi. And I showed y'all what's in that area, right? Right here. The Winterville Mounds. As you can see, they went in the mound, right? They went in the mound. Sitting right there. Roll the corn. Now, go back here. I hate they got my screen set up like this. I'm about to say fuck TikTok. I hate it, bro. I don't even like TikTok no more. Roll the corn. The whole app is fucked up. Now, Phoenicians, the city, the land of palm, people. The land of palm. See that right there? Land of palm. The Mississippi Delta historically has the palm tree. The Mississippi Delta historically has the palm tree, right? Now, what I'm showing y'all is the original name of the Phoenician was the Sidonian. I showed you Sidon, Mississippi, in the Mississippi Delta. They called them the Phoenicians because it was the land of the palm tree. The land of the palm, right? The palm tree comes from our land, people. These are our people over there in the Mediterranean Sea building cities. We start over here building mounds, right? We take that palm tree from the Mississippi Delta, we take it from the Mississippi Delta all the way to the Mediterranean Sea and plant the palm tree right over there. And our name was Sidonians, not Phoenicians. Sidonians. That's where it come from. Sidon, Zidon, Mississippi. You get it? Roll the corn. Now, it is in Sunflower County, people. That is in Sunflower County. Let me show you that. Sunflower County. They got my TikTok so fucked up. And I don't like it at all. Roll the corn. Now, because I don't like all this over here. Y'all can't see the receipts. But anyway, so Sidon, Mississippi is in Sunflower County, people. It's in Sunflower County. Let me show it to you. Roll the corn. Sunflower County, Sidon, Mississippi, Mississippi Delta, Winterville, right? Now, when you go study the Phoenicians, they was using the flower of life symbol, strongly associated with sunflowers, people. They were using the flower of life symbol that is strongly associated with sunflowers. The Sidon, Mississippi had sunflowers. Sidon over there in the Mediterranean, sunflowers not native to that area, right? So nature made these different designs, and they used the sunflower to represent the flower of life. That's what Phoenicians done in the Mediterranean Sea. Then other cultures started to use the flower of life, but it represented a sunflower because we always put things from here as representations of knowledge from nature, right? I want y'all to understand that. So the Sunflower County in Sidon ain't got nothing to do with the sunflower diagram of that area of the world, because that area of the world, sunflowers don't grow. We brought that knowledge to the Mediterranean Sea. I want y'all to understand that. We brought the tree of life, the flower of life. The tree of life is the palm tree. You get it? From here. The flower of life is the sunflower. From here. So the people who are bringing this knowledge to that side of the world is bringing it from here and associating it with plants and crops from here. You get it? So the tree of life is the tamar tree, the palm tree, and the flower of life is the sunflower. Sunflower is from here. Sunflower County, Mississippi, is where Sidon is. That is the name of the Phoenician. I want y'all to remember that. Don't never forget that. Study that. That's where the knowledge is. Right? Now, you get to the head of the river Sidon. The Mormons called the head of the river Sidon the Mississippi River, up there by St. Louis, right? So all this stuff go together. All of it go together. All of it go together. The sunflower, the date palm tree, Sidon, they called the Mississippi River the head of the river Sidon. They called the Phoenicians' real name was Sidonians. All of it go together. So let's go look at some old newspapers that I've been looking up. But let me show y'all about this right here first, though. The flower of life. Let me show y'all something about this. This is how you break the code of who the people are, right? Now, when I pull up, you see this, right? Now, when I pull up Phoenician flowers of life, this is what pull up. This pulls straight up. As soon as I pull up Phoenician alphabet. Now look at this. This shit is so deep. It's amazing. Look at this. Look at it right here. Phoenician alphabet laid over the flower of life. See that? This shit way deeper than what we think it is. These people have figured out nature. Now you see all of our ancient languages, They go the Mississippi and cross, right? They go everything. Yad, Delet, everything. Let me see, can I blow this up? Did that look any larger, you hunter-gatherers? But let me get a little closer to that. Now, the Mississippi, the flower of life, got all of the Paleo-Canaanite all entwined in the flower of life. This shit is crazy. This shit is way deeper. The ancestors were geniuses, people. Now why do they call the flower of life the sunflower? Now watch this. The sunflower is from our area of the world. Now see how they use the sunflower for the flower of life of the Phoenician, the ancient Hebrew? You use nature to teach, people. We use nature to teach. So we use the sunflower as the geometric patterns of life. That's fire. Flower of life, symbol of ancient Phoenician art, associated of grand geometric pattern with the natural structure of a sunflower seed head, right? Them goddamn Hebrews from here, bro. Y'all can stop it. Them motherfucking Hebrews, them Paleo-Canaanite people, the Sidonians, they from right on the Mississippi River, the mound builders. And I'm going to show you what else they built that they be lying about. Heliopolis of Egypt was built by our motherfucking people. And I got the receipts. Talking about some Egypt. Heliopolis was built by our people. All that aligning with the sun in the spring, that's our shit. There ain't no African stuff. We took that to Africa. Roll the corn. How you know that, Truth? How you know that? This how I know. This how I know right here. This how I know right here. Roll the corn. This is exactly how I know right here. Right here. This how I know. This how I know. These mounds are aligned with all of the stars, people. Right there in the Mississippi Delta. Right there in Sidon. Right there in Sidon. We are the astrologers. So they're trying to make it look like all melanated people the same. We are not. I'm sorry. I hate to do this to y'all, but y'all Africans didn't create this. I just gotta tell the truth the way the shit come, the way the truth got to come out. Y'all Africans did not create astrology. We bought that shit over there to y'all. Now let's go back and look one more time. Winterville is in Sidon. Before I get started on the newspaper clippings. Winterville is in Sidon, people. Simple. There you go right there. Sidon, Winterville mounds. Aligned with the spring, the summer, the winter solstice. And y'all dug all in there and pulled all the artifacts out. Roll the corn. Trying to say this is some Native American shit. Nah. Boy, that mound go all the way back to the Phoenicians, the Sidonians, the Carthaginians. Carthaginians? You think Carthage ain't in Mississippi? You crazy. Watch. Well, I'll show y'all where they getting these names from. I'm going to teach you. Carthage. Carthage. Phoenician. Carthage, Phoenician. Newtown. Carthage, Phoenician, Newtown. Roll the corn. Hold on. There is a Carthage in Mississippi. That's a fact. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. How the fuck we got Carthage and Sidon in Mississippi? How? How? How, people? It don't make no fucking sense. So y'all just, so the colonizers came over here and named everything after Phoenicians. Cap. Shit was already here. This is where the fuck they get Carthage from. Yeah, Carthage, Mississippi. My goddamn cousin is from Carthage, Mississippi. Carthage is a Tamari name, people. That is not Phoenician. Sidon is a Tamari name. This is our language. This is not their language. We put the name of our cities over there. Because our artifacts are way older than theirs. It's just that simple. So the names come from here. So them Phoenicians who built the Mediterranean Sea, their bloodline come from Tamari. We got Carthage here, Sidon. We got the date palm tree in Mississippi, on the Mississippi River. We took the date palm over there. We took the sunflower ideology over there. We took the pomegranate over there. Let me show you what else we took over there. Because I got the goddamn receipts. What y'all got over there, Phoenicians? Hold on. Roll the corn. Orange groves. Phoenician tombs. Among the glorious orange groves. Sidon. See? This the receipts way over the motherfucker's head right here. See, this way over your head. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't know what you're talking about. Why the fuck is oranges sitting in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea? In Sidon. I know why. I know why. The citron, the citroc, the lemon, the orange, come with the Hebrew. Yeah. Where the fuck the orange and the lemon from? Where is the tropical fruit from? Tamari. That's a fact. I don't give a damn what a white boy say. You can write 40 goddamn books. I'll tear your ass up in 10 minutes playing with our ancestry, bro. Listen, we took this shit over there. The language, the fruit, the tree, the goddamn sunflower, the orange, the pomegranate, the motherfucking grapes, all that shit come with us. We bought the wood, the cedar trees, we built the boats, we built the goddamn cities. Orange groves in Sidon over there in the Mediterranean Sea. The second Sidon, because the first Sidon is in the Mississippi Delta. You hunter-gatherers. I dislike you hunter-gatherers. I don't give a fuck if y'all take every page I got down. I hope I done taught enough people to spread this truth, bro. Them our people. And they was on and they got creation stories on the Mississippi River. They don't come from nowhere else. They didn't migrate to the Mississippi River. The earth birthed them there. That's why they built the mound, the representation of the creation story. Roll the corn. Phoenician tombs in Tyree, Mediterranean Sea, orange groves. That shit don't supposed to be there, people. Oranges do not supposed to be in the Mediterranean Sea in BC times. Roll the corn. Oranges are not native to the Mediterranean. Oranges are not native to the Mediterranean. They try to say it come from Southeast Asia and China, but they a goddamn lie. They still trying to hide North America. No damn orange come from no Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia colder than a motherfucker. Ain't no heat up there. How the hell you grow oranges in Southeast Asia in BC time? Stop lying. Shit growing right in the southeast of America. Only place it could have grown in the world at the time. or on the damn islands, one, Caribbean islands or Southeast America, Mexico. There's the only place that shit could have grew. Everywhere else cold as fuck, and ain't nobody got no knowledge. But them oranges are not native to the Mediterranean. Why are they sitting there with the damn Phoenicians, the burial tombs of the Phoenicians? Because them are our people. Let's keep going. Elite receipts. The mound builders of the lower Mississippi, right? Talking about they practice sun worship and human sacrifice. You a goddamn lie. We ain't no damn human sacrifice. The Phoenicians, whole clothes deal. They sold clothes, people. Phoenicians had clothes, people, and made blue clothes. Phoenicians made blue clothes out of blue dye. What the fuck is that? What is blue clothes with blue dye? What's the name for that? Put it in the chat. Because I'm sick of y'all hunter-gatherer like y'all don't know no knowledge. What is blue clothes with blue dye? Indigo. What did indigo become? A motherfucking Indian. Roll the coin. See, stop playing with me. Don't play with me, bro. Go play with them other niggas on the internet. Our ancestors had that blue dye, the indigo children. And they became Indians. This shit right in your face. I'm going to break it down. I'm getting downloads so goddamn fast at this point, I don't even be wanting to even get up in the morning. I'm getting so many downloads at this point, the shit hurt my head hurts. I'm telling you, bro. It's got to be a time to change this history and our fucking people's situation, bro. The time is now. The time is now. The shit I'm teaching y'all is so far, it's so connecting back to your people, you can't do nothing but feel it. If you don't feel what I'm telling you, I don't know, you just ain't connected, bro. You can't be. You a hunter-gatherer. If you don't feel what I'm saying, you a hunter-gatherer. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. If you're trying to debate me or all that old shit, debating over with, bro. Go debate your mama. Debating over with. You know all this other knowledge, but connected to the truth. We are the goddamn Canaanites. We the Phoenician, the Sidonian, the damn mound builder. Roll the coin. That's why they called you Indian. Because you had blue dye. Your people was on a boat selling blue jeans and shit, blue clothes, which makes you indigo, which is an Indian. At the end of the goddamn day, I thought we were Hebrews. You don't understand. You don't even understand. Get out of the chat with all that. You don't understand. So this shit way before Hebrew. We just call it that because that's what the name of the specific people is. Everybody know. We gave everybody languages. We ain't even know Hebrew Israelites. We go back farther than them. I got receipts. They lived in the area after us. They got the one drop from us. That ain't even the original people. All this history fucked up, people. Our history got so many layers on it. I just keep peeling back layer after layer after layer after layer. Still ain't got to the bottom. I ain't even halfway there. Ain't nobody even got this far with this information, but I ain't even close to it. The lies they told our people, bro. I ain't even close. Indigo children made blue clothes. So therefore, our ancestry goes through the Phoenician, right? The Sidonian. Now watch this. Iroquois running away from those same stone giants who are represented as red men, a huge size, right? Wearing a high helmet and having it in their hand notched. Hercules clubs. Interesting. This shit is way deeper than it's This shit is crazy. Let's keep going. This stuff deep now. Let's keep going. The great Phoenician civilization derived partly from Phoenicia proper, right? Partly from Carthage and other Libyan Phoenician colonies of the coast of Africa. Phoenician statues. However, the resemblance of the marks of Phoenician characters is certainly a very curious accidental coincidence. We're talking about the languages now. We're going to talk about the languages a little bit. Let's keep going. At first glance, the Signor pronounced the mysterious character pure Phoenician, right? A farmer in Brazil dug up an artifact, Brazilian Historical Society, and learned the body passed them along the Signor scholarly director of Rio. But what he found had Phoenician all over it. Pronounced the mysterious characters pure Phoenician. He pored over some 50 of the Phoenician inscriptions that have been deciphered from Brazil, Phoenician inscriptions. See that? Let's keep going. Keep going. The Phoenician, right? Inscriptions on the coins, the king of the city. It got something to do with milk cart, the name of Hercules among the Phoenicians. Sidon. Sidon and Zidon are formed from Tzidon. Sion and Zion are from the Hebrew. You see that? That's why I don't like my screen like this. TikTok fucked my screen up. I can't really see it good. But Tzidon, right? So that's where Zion and Sion come from. Sidon. Sidonians is the name of the Phoenician. This stuff is deep. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ancient Phoenician city, Sidon, the mother of Carthage, the mother of Tyre. Now, whose wickedness is denounced by Ezekiel, the home of Jezebel, was a daughter of the king of the Zidonians. The home of Jezebel, which was the daughter of the king of Zidonians. We read over the wonderful chapter in the Old Testament as the New Testament passages concerning the visit of Jesus. Now, to the coast of Tyre and Sidon. Now, Jezebel, they talk about in the Bible, they say it's the daughter of the king of the Zidonians. It's crazy, bro. The Zidonians is the Sidonians, the same people as the Phoenician. Shit deep. And like I told y'all, Carthage, right? So Carthage, Mississippi. Same ancient words come from that. New town, Carthage. Let's keep going. Now, if Carthage means new town, let's just say Carthage come from here. We go across the water and build another city. We're going to name the motherfucker what? Carthage. Because Carthage means new town. Carthaginians? You hear it. Let's keep going. The old city, well worth study, the Phoenician cemetery. Right? More pleasant than craving on hands and knees among the old Phoenician tombs. This the orange groves right here. I already showed y'all that. The orange groves. And the orange groves are not from the Mediterranean Sea. Let's keep going. Let's get to the newer receipts. The Hebrews call Resh the forehead, and the Phoenician form of the letter closely resembles in outline the upper part of the head, the hair, eyebrows, eyes, beginning of the nose and the tips of the ears being plainly visible in Resh, fire. The Phoenicians borrowed the alphabet from the Jews. Cap. That's cap. That's cap. They always try to put them fake ass Jews in there. That ain't where they come from. Whether the Hebrew alphabet was derived from the Phoenicians or whether both came from the Egyptians are matters about which scholars are not agreed. S for Shin. So we talking about Resh, Shin, the tooth. Earliest form was no doubt a picture of the front tooth, the Phoenician characters, bearing strong resemblance to two or three of these indispensable adjuncts of comfort in eating and discussing digesting food. Right? The hieroglyphic writer alphabet was derived, was at least 3000 BC. City of Nippur, Assyria, early part of the origin writing of the in BC time. Let's keep going. So now it's showing you that these people use Resh, Shin, Mem. When they talk like that, that is a Tamari language, people. Resh, Ayin, Mem, Shin. Now let me show y'all something before we keep going. Let me show y'all something before we keep going. Because I want y'all to understand they are trying to make mythology out of a real people. Right? Because they want to hide who you really are, right? So you make mythology of this shit. You make fun of it, and then if our people don't know no better, we use the same mythology they use, and so we are concealing the truth because we don't know no goddamn better, right? Now, let me show y'all something. Shin. Now, what this is the receipt of Phoenicians. Okay, Shin receipt. So I know where to come back to. Now, when you see this right here, this is some type of Proto-Canaanite, Paleo-Canaanite language, people. Look, you get here. This is the new model. This is the old model. This is the old model. Old. This is the Atlantean spirit, people. Atlantean spirit is a Shin at the top of the spear. That's why I look like that, right? Shin is sin. Shin is sin over there with them people. They turned your Shin into sin. Don't you get it? Everything our people became sin. But we're not the sinners, they are. We are talking about nature. They are talking about some type of religion. Now, Shin. Now, they turn your shit into mythology, and then our people go back and teach it, thinking they smart, but really they dumb. Don't you teach that mythology ass shit. Now, I just showed you Shin. Roll the coin. Don't you teach what them people teach. Don't you dare. Now let's go look at the Sumerian. Real quick. Just to show you, these ain't no damn aliens. This ain't no mythology. Ain't nobody flying around, no goddamn space shuttles, all that old shit. This shit is the truth. These is your people. Don't make them out to be nothing but what they are. That is Shin all over the clothing of the copper color Sumerian. That's Shin on his clothes. That's Ayin, people. So they want to tell you these some type of goddamn aliens. They not. They are not. Roll the corn. You get it now? These the gods, huh? These the gods? That's why they're the gods. They're not really gods, but they gods to inferior people. They're not really gods. They're just gods to inferior people who don't know the knowledge that they possess. That's the difference. This man got on beautiful cloth, gold earrings. This is BC times, people. This man dressed like hunter-gatherers was not dressing like this. Hunter-gatherers do not have the $100 lineup on the beard. You pull up with a staff of Shin. You got Shin on a staff. You are an Atlantean. You got Shin on the staff. You are the Atlantean. You got the boat. You got the clothes. You look good. You got gold on, copper. You have a belief system. Your people look good. We got food. We not starving, people. Now, they try to say every melanated person in the world is the same. Not true. This man is not the same as a 3000 BC African. Ain't no way. Ain't no way on this green earth that this man looked just like an African at the same time in history. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Y'all can try to claim all that African shit you want to. This man is bloodline has evolved to be great at the time. Them other people wasn't even evolved to be great at the time. And I ain't trying to be funny or trying to downplay no other civilizations, but this bloodline come from the Mississippi River, and it was way more advanced than everybody else on the planet. Roll the corn. And he got paleo languages on his clothing, people. American Indians got these same symbols. The melanated American Indian got these same symbols. At the mounds, you find Shin, Ayin, all on the artifacts. The Mississippian artifacts got Ayin and Shin all over them. The Mississippian cross is Paleo Hebrew. Don't you want to roll the corn? You think that cross the Mississippian was doing ain't Paleo? You crazy. You lost your mind. Roll the corn. You snapped out. The base symbol of the Mississippian is the oldest symbol of that sort on the planet. We created it. Right over here. Let's keep going. Now where we was at? Right here. Shin. Let's keep going. The American Aborigines. And begins with the inquiry into the origin of the American man. Incidentally, into the origin of man in general. Right? Roll the corn. He calls attention to the similarity of the mounds in Ohio Valley to the mounds found in Ireland at Danish forts. Danish forts, right? Why are the mounds in Ohio like the mounds in Ireland? The Danes. Danish is Danes, people. The Danes were the royal family before the Queen of England them got in there, right? But they're not 100% us. The Danes are the people from that area mixed with us that became royalty in these areas. Danish is Danes. right? Danes are some type of Moors, people. That's what I'm trying to show you. Roll the coin. Now, let's get to looking around a little bit. Let's just get to looking around just a little bit. Then you're going to start to understand what's going on. Right? Now, where do these people, the Danish, the Viking, where they learn how to get, where they learn how to start making ships from, people? Where did they learn how to start making ships from? Our people landed over there first, the pure-blooded ones. Then we mixed with the people of that land. They learn the trade of shipbuilding, and they become some sort of Viking Dane later on down the line. You get it? Roll the coin. So we are mixing and civilizing people everywhere we go. You must understand where these cultures come from. Right? Danish, Dane, forts. I'm finna get deep now. Y'all stick with me. I'm finna get deep. Stick with me. Now, civilization in ancient America, primeval tribes in ancient America, primeval tribes. Now let's go look that up. I want y'all to understand what this stuff means now. Roll the coin. The earliest ages of history of the world, people. Primeval. The oldest ages of history of the world. You see it? The oldest ages of the world, American tribes. Let's keep going. What was it? Hold on. Primeval tribes. Hold on, hold on. Here we go. Primeval tribes in ancient America, right? Ancient and evidently advanced civilization, whose ruins are scattered today through Mexico, Central America, and Peru. Did it come from the lost tribes of Israel, or did it come from the Phoenician, right? There are many advocates of both theories. They're favoring the latter Phoenicians, assumptions being the more numerous, right? So they're talking about whoever built these pyramids and stuff like that are some type of Paleo-Canaanite people, right? Let's keep going. Where today are any clearly perceptible traces of the Phoenician race or language among the Indians. Where today are any clearly perceptible traces of the Phoenician race or language among the Indians. It is well known that the Phoenicians gave the alphabet to Greece and other Western nations. That our modern alphabet are modifications of that of those ancient and mysterious people. Had they come to America and lived there long among the build those great cities, they would surely have left some traces of their languages in the living tongue and the sculptured stone. And they're saying if they were there, it would have been there. Y'all start finding Phoenician stuff all over America. Paleo, Canaanite, Hebrew languages. Let's keep going. Grecian or Egyptian mariners sailing in the track of the Phoenician had reached Mare Sargoso, The vast plain of seaweed in the mid-Atlantic which Columbus found frightened his sailors, by which every mariner still finds in the same latitudes. This Greek took on to be the relics of the sunken Atlantis and was turned back in despair. But if the Phoenicians came, were their monuments. Commence rarely erects monuments that will stand in storms and winter for 3,000 years, yet there are many mysteries in America that turn out thoughts towards the Phoenician commerce. The gold mines of North Carolina were worked before Columbus came. Those of Alabama were worked. The copper mines of Lake Superior were worked on a large scale. Trenches were opened and galleries cut. Vast amounts of ore taken away. Other large masses particularly moved toward the entrance and left behind. Who did all that work? Certainly not the Native Americans. Certainly not the Native Americans. No one dreams that they were such miners, right? Certainly none came from the west from Asia, crossing the Pacific, and then the Rocky Mountains, the desert to reach Lake Superior, right? The bareback of materials by the route they came. These miners have come from the east and right? They say they could be, if not the Phoenicians. Who else done it but the Phoenicians? Gold in North Carolina, Alabama mines, Lake Superior, right? Let's keep going. In fact, starting from the mines of Lake Superior, we find down in Scotia in Ohio. Scotia is a mound complex in Ohio, right? In Ohio and Mississippi, through Missouri, Kansas, Kentucky, all the way to Natchez, Mississippi. Remnants of mounds, fortifications, altars, right? Show that they are the work of vast mass of people having a common government, a common religion, much military skill, and a knowledge of agriculture. Reaching Natchez, this colony may have long lost all hope and giving themselves up to the universal human instinct, may have turned their faces westward as we follow them by the traces of their mounds and works through Texas and Arizona and Sonora, where they touch the Gulf of California and the shores of the Pacific, forces to turn westward. We follow them to Mexico, Yucatan, where Cortez found their descendants in a state of civilization which filled him and his people with astonishment. Let's stop right there. Roll the corn. Do you just understand what people just told you? Them people just told us that these monumental people coming across the southeast all the way to Mexico, to Arizona, right down to Mexico, all the way to Peru. And by the time Cortez came, you find the descendants of American Indians of these people. These elite receipts, man. These are elite receipts. Y'all screenshot that. Screenshot that. Now, they just showed you all the way from North Carolina, all the way through Alabama, Mississippi, all the way through all there. Texas, they went all the way to California, to the Pacific, down to Mexico, built Yucatan. Cortez found their descendants. Okay. Cortez. Who did Cortez find? Let's go look. Who the hell he find? Where these people come from? How they look? What they believe in? Cortez ran straight across the Aztecs. Cortez ran straight into the Aztecs. He first made landfall on a Mayan inhabited island of Cozumel. Mayans. These are descendants from the god. They go back. Hold on. They are descendants of some type of Paleo Hebrew Phoenician. All the way through America, Alabama, Golden Carolina, Lake Superior, Copperfield, like I told you. Where else they go? Shit, Rocky Mountains. Damn. Hold on. Then they hit Lake Superior. They built the mounds in Ohio, Mississippi River, Natchez, Mississippi, the Natchez. I told y'all them the snake people from Paleo Canaanite. I told y'all that, didn't it? Mounds, altars. These ain't no goddamn Native Americans. These is ancient bloodline of people. Roll the coin. Now let's start right there and let's unpack what I just showed y'all. I just unpacked the people, the same bloodline that became that they created the whole biblical language. They built all the cities, right? You won't get, if one for these people, you wouldn't even have no alphabet. You wouldn't even be talking no languages at all. You be talking some of that old hunter-gatherer shit. Roll the coin. These people dug gold in North Carolina. They dug copper in the Great Lakes. They dug another gold mine in Alabama. They built the mounds on the Mississippi River. Scotia, Hopewell, Mississippians. These are the ancestors of the Mayan. They are also the ancestors of your ass and my ass. Because they come right, these people live right in our areas. You get it now? Do you get it now? Shit way bigger than Nino Brown. Shit way bigger than Nino Brown. Now, if these people found descendants of these people with the Mayans, who you think the Mississippians are descendants of? Same people. Same great people from North America. They don't come from nowhere else. We took knowledge over there. They didn't give us no knowledge. We gave them knowledge. You get it now? The pyramid builders come from here. Not Egypt. I'm going to show y'all some shit. Now, you see who these people are now? Sidonians. Sidon, Mississippi. Creation story. Come from the Mississippi River. These people do all this shit in America and take it across water. Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. There was then a nation equally prominent with those Phoenicians of old, the Northerners, the Scandinavians, who small originally to be overlooked by Tacitus, right? So I want to show y'all in this receipt. Scholars of civilized world. It was something. I'll come back to that one. It was something about that one. Let's keep going. Stephen Old, the Phoenician, right? Rehearsed. I can't even see my screen too fucked up for this receipt. It's too small. But y'all screenshot that and read. There's some in this area. I hate they done my screen like this. Let's keep going. Let's go to the big ones. Carthage, right? Herders and their flocks of sheep. Few miles the end of the wall. There is that it left of the once proud city. Let's keep going. There was something else about that too. The areas of the plain stand numerous, ruined mounds among the largest promising looking in Palestine. Mounds in Palestine, people. That's what I tried to tell that dude yesterday, right? Mounds in Palestine. See it? We was there way before the hunter-gatherer was there. Way before him. Mounds in Palestine. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, all that Jerusalem and Palestine, them our ancient cities. We built over there on that side of the world, and they over there fighting over it like they built it. Y'all did not build it. The ancient mound builder built Palestine and Jerusalem of American bloodline. Timary bloodline. Facts. Let's keep going. Get to some better receipts where I can read the stuff. I'm about to come back and do those another day when I get my screen together. Phoenician and Libyan hieroglyphics have been revealed. The characters are of the pictorial kind, the earliest kind of written languages. A hand, an eye, a feather stand for different letters, people. If the Phoenicians reached this country, either by accident or by regularly concerting sea voyages, might not the Israelites. The course of the lost tribes by the land journey up to the sources of the Euphrates, and then due east would bring them into the stated time, the Bering Straits, where they could pass over easily. Now, the hand, eye, a feather, people, symbols of the Phoenician. The feather is the Ma'at teaching. That's where you get the glyph of the feather from. Nature, Ma'at, the truth in nature. The hand and the eye. The hand and eye, a feather. A hand and eye. The Mississippians got the hand and eye symbol, people. The hand and eye and a feather. Why the Hebrew got the feather? Okay. Roll the card. The hand and eye artifacts. Roll the card. The hand and eye artifacts. Mound builders. The hand and eye artifact. What the hell they say right there? What they say right there? Hand eye, Mississippian. There you go. There you go. This is our symbols, people. Because the oldest ones they find are coming from the southeast. Then you get this shit later on down the line, the Humzu. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you get the Humzu hand of the Indian people. Yeah, they don't know where they got this shit from. I do. I know where they got it from. Roll the call. Let's go look over here. Well, they ain't got no more receipts, but y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Look. Roll the coin. This easily could be Ayin right here. Ayin, the sun. Ayin, easily. Mississippian. That's a Mississippian artifact. Now, these artifacts in the mounds are so old, they are the first proto-Canaanite petroglyphs on things around the world. They start to evolve. Now you get the Egyptian eye with the beautiful evolved. You get it? It's still Ayin. Just because you think this the all-seeing eye of the Egyptian, it still was Ayin before it was the all-seeing eye of our Egyptians. That's where it come from. Let's keep going. What you're seeing in Egypt is thousands of years of evolution of this stuff. So don't think it's older. It's made way better because it's newer. Roll the corn. Where we was at. The hand and eye, and a feather. The feather is for Ma'at people. Ancient people were wearing the feather, people. They even got it in written languages. This is what a Native American get that culture from. The mound builder with the feather of Ma'at. Now they are starting to wear the feather, acting like they are the original people. No, no, hunter-gatherer. You ain't older than no Phoenician. You're not older than no Paleo-Hebrew. You're not older than that. Y'all are hunter-gatherers. You didn't create no wearing no feather in your goddamn headdress. You didn't create that. Roll the corn. The damn Sumerian got feathers in their headdress. The Cushite got feathers in their headdress. Not y'all. Y'all not older than them people. The mound builder was buried with falcon feathers on the headdress. It's not y'all. Falcon feathers. The same feather of Horus, Haru. Right on the Mississippi River. Okay. Truth be lying like a motherfucker. Okay, I got receipts. I got receipts. I got plenty of receipts. Basic receipts. Right? These ain't y'all people. Y'all try to claim them man, y'all get the fuck off our leg. That's what y'all can do. This is exactly what y'all can do. Your day is coming. Y'all is on sacred land. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all didn't build none of this shit. You don't even know it. Let me show you something. This is where they got this falcon shit from. Over here. This is where they got it from. Warriors of the elite in Mississippian culture wore feather capes, masks, and beaks, painted eye markings. The forked eye motif represents the falcon, associated with the peregrine falcon. Ottawa, Spyro, Peoria falcon. Hand-hammered copper plate with the peregrine falcon. Headdress, falcon feathers. You think they ain't got nothing to do with Horus or Haru? You want to. We created the peregrine falcon teaching. We gave it to Egypt. Ain't no peregrine falcon from no damn Egypt. It's an American bird. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Where we was at? I don't want y'all to miss these receipts, these last couple receipts I got, because they powerful. These last couple receipts I got real powerful. Okay, we were right here with the feather. Now let's go here. Three of those are now in possession of colleges, Yale, we believe. This was evidently worn as an amulet or, I can't see that, charm, in the same manner that in Asia passages is known as the engraved on swords or written on slips of paper carried about the person by the followers of Muhammad. The high places of scripture may be found in numerous mounds of the West, according to the most rational hypothesis. Another supposition would make them places of observation. Ruins of the most splendid temples in Mexico gives its plains the aspect of a fallen Jerusalem. So they're trying to say that they're hinting at Mexico was a fallen Jerusalem. The pyramid, the temples in Mexico, gives the plains the aspect of a fallen Jerusalem. Let's keep going. Now pay attention to these last couple of receipts. They finna get powerful now. Roll the coin. Tennessee. Copper plates with very elaborate engraving with characters. Right? These plates were not heart-shaped. They were round. The ancient Indian or the ancient Paleo-Hebrew wore copper plates for their tribe name, right? They had inscriptions wrote on the plate, right? To show you what tribe they were from. This is where all of that wearing the chest plate come from, of the Jewish people. That's where it come from. Screenshot this one. Screenshot that one. Let's keep going. Images of ships of gallery, which each of the square sail. 2 images. It's something I want to show y'all in here. 12 circular discs, each 2 feet in diameter, half an inch, engraved in the most complicated way with written inscriptions upon the side and upon the other elaborate petroglyphs of flowers, animals, and besides many of other objects among there, most notably was the image of a ship or galley, right? Ships on the artifacts in America. Now watch this. On the reverse side of the copper chest plate, right? Each one was a single hieroglyphic, a sort of totem. The professor thought representing in the case of the sun. Another was the moon, a star, a bear, a beaver, a wolf, a hen, a beetle, and a rattlesnake. Professor Handyside now determined that the central columns have described was too heavy to be moved. They had a central column where they found this at in America, one of those Corinthian columns, and they found all of this stuff on the artifacts. Fire. Written inscriptions. Stuff found in America now. It's in America. You go to the first part of the receipt right here. Any remains in Tennessee, Knoxville. So y'all screenshot them last 2. Let's keep going. Now, removing this, we discovered that the bottom of the vase, which was shaped like an inverted cone with tripod feet, was filled with gold, silver, and copper. These coins that they could, nothing, not like anything else, were of most singular design. This metal was wedge shaped in each case and stamped on each side on the bust of the wedge with the hieroglyphic device. These folks are finding now. It's a fearing the excited and cupidity of our Negro employees. Hold on, I got to get this out. Shall not the specimen upon the discovery to further that, to tell you that the theory to regard the remains of which is held. So they don't want the Negro employees when they dug this stuff up to see it, people. You see that? Fearing the excitement and the cupidity of our Negro employees, shall not speculate. Why are they excited? Because they see their own people down there, people. They see their own people down there. Y'all digging up our people. Gold and copper and silver everywhere. The Negro employees, they ready to send them home for the day. Y'all go and take a day off, man. We don't want y'all to see y'all people down here buried elaborately. Go home. Take a lunch break. We can pull all y'all shit out the ground when y'all won't see it. See, this is what really go on, people. We speculate about this stuff, but these white folks writing about this shit. My Negro employees got excited because they saw some melanated people getting pulled out the damn mound. This ain't no joke, man. People think we literally getting on this internet trying to just make up a narrative, bro. I'm reading exactly what them people wrote about what they found. This not my thoughts. This is not nobody's thoughts. This is what the people found, and I'm just gonna give it to you straight from their mouth. Negro employee got excited. Roll the corn. These people pulling up shit with the sun, the moon, gold, and coins and vases. Let's read that one more time. Fearing to excite the cupidity of our Negro employees, shall not speculate upon these discoveries further than to tell you the theory that regard the remains which is held. You can't even discuss it. Don't even talk about that. What you just saw, that skeleton with them dreads and all that gold in Tennessee somewhere, don't you even discuss it no more. We gonna fire your ass. We hear this shit on the street, you getting fired. Crazy, bro. Let's keep going. That's a hell of a receipt right there. These old newspaper clippings from America now. Let's keep going. That's crazy. Let's go here. Now I'm finna get deep. Now, whoever wrote this right here put all the information we need in here. Watch this. Watch this. The words over the head of the human figure. Now we talking about mounds, people. See mounds? Mounds. Grave Creek Mound. Know what I think they talking about in West Virginia. Let's go look at what this shit say. Watch this. The words over the head of the human figure contain 3 letters. 2 of those are Hebrew, right? The third I take to be mem, as a form exactly like the old Gaelic, right? And it always answers to it. This gives us the word Moshe, Moses, Messiah, Messiah. Some of the characters look like the Hebrew coin characters, some like the Phoenician alphabet. Few bear resemblance to those on the Grave Creek stone. The Grave Creek stone is the one they got out of Grave Creek Mounds in West Virginia. And some could identify by any known alphabet. The Grave Creek stone is referred with a small tablet found in a mound in Virginia, Winchester, Virginia. Inscriptions in cuneiform characters like the ancient Phoenician. Grave Creek Mound. It's a whole castle right there, people. It's a whole damn castle outside of Grave Creek Mound, which is a damn jail today. It's a whole castle out there. Grave Creek Mound. Here you go. Roll the corn. Still there today. Still sitting out there today with a big ass. Still there today. Hold on, let me show it to you. Ain't nothing changed. We just don't know what the hell we looking at. It's still there. Grave Creek. There you go right there. Big ass castle jail right there outside the motherfucker. Look. Roll the coin. It's still there. We know the truth now. It's still there. Look. Now, let's go back to the receipt. It's still there. I ain't giving y'all no fantasy tale. This shit is still there. It's too big to get rid of. Roll the coin. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on, y'all. They fucking with my shit. Okay. Let's go back to their receipt. That receipt deep right there. That's deep. Where we was at? Grave Creek. Grave Creek. Hold on. Characters the air, the hand eye. Comes that ain't it. That ain't it. This is it here. Okay. The third is Mem, right? Mem and Memphis, all that shit come from here. We just named this shit over there, Memphis, also. Now, this is the part I want y'all to understand right here. Mem. Mushi. Moses. Messiah. Messiah. Now, remember that Mexico is Mashika. You take the X out, you put an SH. Mexico is Mashika. Right? Just like this. With the SH, Mexico is Mashika. That's where you get Muskogee from. Muskogee is a spinoff of Moshi, all Messiah, all these words. That's where you get Muskogee Creek. These ain't no goddamn foreign words. You get the Mexica Indian of Peru, the Mexica, the Moshi Indian of Peru. You get the Mexica Indians of Mexico. You get the Muskogee Indians of North America. All these words go together. Don't think they don't go together, my people. Roll the coin. Now we go deep down the rabbit hole of these words. It'll take you right back to the Mississippi River. And I'm going to do that live one day and take you right back to the Mississippi River with these words. So all that Moses stuff come from Moshi, which come from Tamari, Mem, all that, roll the coin, all of it. Y'all can stop it. Enoch. Enoch is an American plant. They named Enoch after an American cactus plant. Talking about the book of Enoch in the Bible. Enoch named after a plant from Mexico. You want to? I ain't even got to prove that. Y'all gonna find it yourself. Roll the coin. Found in the mounds in Virginia. Grave Creek stone. Let's keep going. Now I gotta bust the Moors upside the head in a minute. Y'all stick with me. We got more receipts. Now, some of the characters look like Hebrew coin characters, some like the Phoenician alphabet. A few resemble those on the Grave Creek stone, and some he could not identify by any known alphabet. The Grave Creek stone to which he referred was a small tablet found in a mound in Virginia. Who bought the index stone of a temple and table of the law into the land of the Ohio's? Ancient Phoenician clan. Crazy, right? If it was fake, who led the gorgeous imagination to thrust the Indians back to the lost tribes of Israel by such stone talk? The Civil War broke out in April following the meeting held for Newark, and there were no um, memoranda from those who could tell because of the Weirix Holy Stone. The Civil War broke out right after they found this, and it just sat in a museum for a long time because the Civil War was going on, right? They couldn't decipher it at the time, but they know what it is. Let's keep going. Roll the cone. We right here. Right here. Now, two very remarkable stone slabs called the Davenport tablets, which is said were dug up in Missouri, were inscriptions. One which with a cremation scene, right, including 30 figures of men and animals. It had now seen to be taken from a Roman or Arabic, Phoenician, Hebrew alphabets, and both tablets are spurious, right? The civilization of the mound builders was at one time thought to have been equal to that of Tyre or Babylon or Egypt. Tyre is the Phoenician city. Y'all know about Egypt and Babylon. It was even confidently asserted that here were relics of the 10 lost tribes, right? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Let's get to the bottom of that. Gigantic. The Book of Mormon points out the works of the mound builders in the effigies and pyramids and sacred enclosures were strongly supported the view of the America was the some remote period visited by, they say it was visited, right? See, they try to teach you that people visited here, that they wasn't from here, right? That's what they want you to try to learn, but they from here. Phoenicia in Old Testament times were widely practiced on the North American continent. Rites such as prevailed in Phoenicia in Old Testament times were widely practiced on the North American continent. Crazy. Evidence, combined elements, the Hittites and the Phoenician ceremonial. Let's keep going. Now, on the land side of surrounding, whereas sober as on the sea, it was the country of rolling moors. Now we finna get into the moors, and I'm gonna show y'all that these are two different people. The people who built the mounds intermingled with the Moors, but the Moors did not build the structures. All y'all with this Moorish architecture shit can stop with this receipt. I'm finna show you right now. Watch this. It was a country of rolling moors, lonely and dun-colored, with the occasional church tower to mark the site of some old world village. In every direction upon those moors, there was traces of some vanished race which had passed utterly away and left it, and left as its sole record strange monuments of stone, irregular mounds which contain the buried ashes of the dead, and curious earthworks which hinted at prehistoric strife. Let's stop right there. Interesting, Moors. Where y'all hammer at? Where y'all brick masonry at? Where y'all damn buildings at? Y'all live in our old buildings, hunter-gatherers. The Moors, after we are vanished, gone, after we mixed with them and they took us out, they just living in the area, just like Native Americans. Y'all just living in y'all some god. And like I said, people, they did mix with the Phoenician, these people, but they are not the master. They are just got a little, they got a little drop. Let's read that again. Read that again. On the land side of surrounding were as sober as on the sea. It was a country of rolling moors, lonely and dun-colored, with the occasional church tower to mark the site of some old world village. In every direction upon the moors, there were traces of some vanished race. The vanished race is not the Moors, people. There go your proof right there. Because if they would have built the building, they would have said the Moors built it. Simple. The Moors are living where the vanished race which had passed utterly away and left as its sole record strange monuments of stone, irregular mounds, which contain the burned ashes of the dead, and curious earthworks which hinted at prehistoric strife. The glamour and mystery of the place, with its sinister atmosphere of forgotten nations, appealed to the imagination of my friend, and he spent much of his time in long walks, meditations upon the moor. The ancient Cornish languages. This one I break the code. The ancient Cornish languages had also arrested his attention as he had. I remember conceived an idea that it was akin. Let me see. Largely derived from the Phoenician traders. I'm finna break a mean code right now. Y'all stick with me. The Cornish language is proto-Canaanite of the Phoenician. The Moors didn't build it. Now, I don't know how I done this shit. Before I ever found these receipts, I had already figured this shit out. These receipts just stamp what I've been teaching y'all the whole time. Now, the Moors didn't build it. The Moors are living on ancient, prehistoric, lost monuments that our people built before their people became in power. You get it? Now, the Cornwall, the Cornish language is a Phoenician language, which is ours. Now, let's keep going. Cornish language, Phoenician, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Cornwall. Excited not only in the Cornwall. Cornwall, Cornish, was first inhabited by our people. That's why it's called the Cornwall. Cornish, right? The Cornish languages conceived the idea that it was akin, Chaldean, and have been largely derived from Phoenician traders. Now, who the fuck live on the Cornwall? Put it in the chat. Who got rich off the Cornwall? Put it in the chat. See, this is where the world knowledge come in at. The Melanated Moors was there. Then who else came after them? The Queen. The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, Irish kings, Scottish kings, all over that area. Queen Elizabeth. These queens and kings live on the Cornish Cornwall. They got rich off our ancient agriculture fields. You get it? We built it. The Moors, we mixed with them a little bit, but we built it. They just walking around. They ain't building none of this shit. Moors. Rolling Moors, lonely. Walking around, Moors. The prehistoric people before them built the cities, not the Moors. Now do you get it? Then the Moors take power after we leave, after we get killed off or bloodlined off. Then y'all run Europe for 800 years. Then the YT royalty come in and kick y'all in y'all ass. Now they live on the Cornwall. Now, do royalty in Europe live or own? They might not live there no more, but they so damn own it. The Cornwall or Cornish areas. Give it to me now. I ain't even got to read the shit. Y'all see it. You see it, right? You understand now? Do you understand it now? You understand how this world works now? You understand why don't people want a piece of America so bad? Now you understand why Roman Catholic people wanted to come to America. Because after they take over the Moors, they start to understand the Moors ain't really building shit. They've been capping the whole time. Roman Catholic like, "Thee upon me, the Moors did not build these astonishing buildings, thou buildings. They did not build it. They just inhabited it." We must go across the Atlantic to the Americas, Ozareth, Hesperides, to find the origin of Israel and Jerusalem. Because the Moors are not those people. You get the Queen and Queen Ferdinand and all this Columbus shit. You better go over there and find Jerusalem, nigga, because it ain't over here. It's not the original. The bloodline was here, but it's not the original. They got cities of gold over there. They got cities of silver, copper. They got oil, all this shit. It's over there. Y'all, Columbus, get your ass over there and find something. You think Columbus enough? Whoever teaching Columbus just fumbled across the goddamn islands is a damn fool. You think Columbus just out there fumbling around the Atlantic Ocean? He know where he's trying to go. His people has already read the books of our ancient culture, knowing where you need to try to go, nigga. Nigga ain't just fumbling around the Atlantic, just bumping on the ship. Ain't nobody got no money for this shit, no boats for this shit. You know exactly where you were trying to come. You had already conquered the Moors. The Moors already know our history. When you take the Moors' history, you know our history because we mix with them people. Don't be no damn fool. Ain't nobody just fumbling around finding no beautiful islands. They already knew it was there. Even the Assyrians told them they sent some of our people back to Arzareth, which is America. And that shit is in BC times. You think they don't know by time 1300 come, they don't know shit? They know everything. I saw a nigga trying to teach Columbus just fumbled across the Caribbean and found some Indians. No, the fuck he did. Columbus gonna be reading that Bible and them scriptures and them old ass artifacts. Who you think owned the artifacts? The Queen and the King of Spain. The Roman Catholic Church owned all the artifacts. You think they ain't deciphered that shit and sent these niggas straight over here? They now already took everything. Why do you think them taking over the Moors is important in history? They get the last piece of the information from the Moors, people. They already took Egypt. They already took Samaria. The Moors were the only stronghold left with our ancient culture and knowledge in artifact form. So when you take over the Moors, you take all their shit and then you make them turn into Roman Catholics. Give me that shit. Now you a Roman Catholic. If you don't want to get down, we finna kill your ass. Give me out of these artifacts. Give me these buildings. Get your ass out of here. Roll the corn. Let's go dig in them mounds. Now, one thing the Moors did do, I gotta respect some of it. The Moors did not go in the mounds and stuff. They didn't do that now. You know why? Because they connected to us. They ain't going to mounds and shit. They ain't dig no mounds up. They ain't do none of that. They just looked at the symbolism on the outside of it and left it alone. Because they knew that some of their ancestry come from these people. Now, I got to respect the Moors for that. But the Roman Catholic Church dug up everything. Shovel. Burn the inside of that building out. Give me all them artifacts out the inside of that building. Now you get it? Now, they call them crypto Jews. Now the Moors are crypto Jews. Crypto Jews is, I'm really a Moor still, but I'm acting like I'm Roman Catholic so they won't whack my ass. You get it? Once they take over Spain and the rest of the Moor shit, after they are living on our ancient castles, right? The Roman Catholic Church tell the Moors, you got to become Roman Catholic. Some of them did, and they sold us out. Right? Some of them didn't. Some of them got unalived. Some of them sold out and became priests of the Roman Catholic Church. And some of them just act like. Some of them just act like they was. Some of them just act like they was Roman Catholic, but they still was Moorish. They called them crypto Jews, right? Now they got to make a big decision, and the decision that they made hurt our people. The decision that they made hurt us. The decision that they made was we just gonna go and spill all the beans about Tamari. We ain't got no more land over here in Europe and Africa, so I might as well go to Tamari with these hunter-gatherers. I might as well go over there and show them. I might as well go over there and because I can understand some of the language because my ancestry come through them people, right? We mixed somewhere at some point in time, so they still understand some of our languages, right? And the white man studying it all in the books, so everybody trying to understand the language. So when they come over here, they bring translators. Moorish translators to translate Paleo Hebrew languages. That's why Columbus got the Hebrew translator with him. He knows who he finna go talk to. Right? There ain't no fumbling around, bro. You know exactly what you're going to do. You going to paradise. This land been talked about greatly for thousands of years. Hell yeah, we finna take that trip. Roll the coin. It's a proven fact that Columbus knew a lot about the Bible, people, and a lot about the areas they was talking about in the world. Because in his diary, he was talking about Arzareth. If you didn't know nothing about that shit, you wouldn't have wrote about it in your diary, nigga. You knew about the exile of the people back to Arzareth, which is America. The queen and the king of Spain knew that shit. These ain't no damn dummies. They were dumb at first, but in the 1200s, them motherfuckers were getting smart. They started figuring shit out. Between 1000 AD and 1492, them motherfuckers started learning everything. They sucking up all the knowledge. YT hunter-gatherer was sucking it up. 1000 AD on back to 1492, they sucking it up. They know everything, and they hiding it from you now. They hiding it from you now because they know. With this information, we can run the world. With this information, we can run the world. And that's exactly what they come to do. Now, I ain't mad at them because the Moors ran them for a long time. They just paid them people back, and we caught the back end of the stick or the bullshit, right? That's all what happened. We caught the Moorish. We caught the flack for the Moor. So now, when you come to America, everybody melanated is a Moor. They don't care if you were Indian. They don't care if you were English Moor. They don't care if you were a motherfucking Spanish Moor, an African Moor. American melanated person is called a Moor because everybody was called Moor in English languages. So when niggas get over here talking about, I'm a Moor. No, you're not. That's just what they called everybody who had melanated skin. Because over there, they had whiter Moors. Whiter Moors and blacker Moor was in Europe. So Moor is just a term they use. But over time, Moor it all turned into melanated derogatory sayings. Right? So when you get over here, you see a melanated Indian on the Mississippi River. Look at that blacker Moor. This their language. This how they talk. This their culture. Look at that blacker Moor with that feather. Write him down in the book as a blacker Moor with a feather. Now, niggas is reading the book 2025, 2026, talking about they called us Moors. That don't mean that's just what the fuck you is, fool. Go look at who wrote it. A Moorish talking ass nigga wrote it. Okay. That's like I'm riding through LA. A Mississippi nigga riding through LA. I don't know the neighborhoods or nothing. I see a nigga with a blue and white polo shirt on. I call the man a Crip. Look at the Crips. Look at the Crip Moor. Nigga, I just got on a work shirt from AT&T. Nigga, I ain't no damn Crip. That's the same thing what went on in history. You just walk around calling motherfucking shit. You don't know what the hell going on in these areas. Nigga, this a work shirt. Nigga, I'm a blood, nigga. Suwu, nigga. Roll the call. You just can't put no name on no people that expect us to believe it. I don't know the land. I don't know the layout. I don't know what these people call themselves. So I'm calling them what my language, what I understand. I understand everybody melanated is a Moor. So therefore, I calling everybody a Moor who look like the other people from my country. You get it? But these are not Moors. It's just a confusion of words. That's all it is. Right? We had real names of real tribes, people. I just showed you our name was Sidonians. Shit like that. These real ancient names that come before all the bullshit. So we must start studying these words that really come from our culture. Instead of these words these other people called us. Roll the call. See if there was the last receipt about the Moors, man. Let me see. Now the Cornwall. All right, got a couple more left. Let me see. I got like 2 or 3 left. Let's go through them. Now, the Phoenician, right? Assyrian moon goddess Ishtar. The Phoenician Astarte. Similarly, the long locks, which occur show a connection with the Zidonian Ashtoreth. The Assyrian moon goddess Ishtar, the Phoenician Astarte. Similarly, the long locks, which occur, show a connection with the Zidonian Ashtaroth. This is the Sidonian people. Ashtaroth is the mother goddess. You get it? Zidonian Ashtaroth, Phoenician Astarte, Assyrian, Sumerian Ishtar comes from the Zidonian Ashtaroth. This is the original people. These are what the names they called them after that, right? The mother goddess come from Tamari with the mound information, right? Now, why are they calling Sumerians and Assyrians aliens? And they got the same goddamn mother goddess as the Sidonian or Zidonian. See what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. I told y'all, if a mother goddess is in play, it's nature. It's nature worship. If a mother goddess is in play, it's not religion. It's not evil. It is nature. Religion made mother goddesses evil. You get it now? So you see a mother goddess, you already know these are some type of nature-loving people. So, like I told y'all in the beginning, Sidon is Zidon. That teaching of the mother goddess came from here. Right here. Let me show it to you. Right here. Right in the Mississippi Delta. That's where it come from, that mother goddess teaching with the ancient mound builders. It just grew to this. They called us Sidonians. The Phoenicians. Greeks called us Phoenicians. The original word was Sidonians. Sidon. That's where you get Zion from. All of that holy stuff, right? And like I told y'all yesterday, the Nile River ain't even called the Nile River. The Greeks named the Nile River. The Greeks, listen to me, y'all. The Greeks changed all the names so you wouldn't understand history, people. Ain't no motherfucking Nile River. That's Nachal, Nahal, right? That's where they get Nile from, Nilios. Greek is Nilios. Where you get Nilios from? Nachal, Nahal. Facts. So in ancient times, there wasn't nobody called that motherfucker no Nile. They called it the Nile. See, it's so many hijacks that you got to understand the real words. So who named the motherfucking Nile River? Okay, let me show you. Nile, named by Greeks. Now, Nilios, right? Nile, named by Greeks. Nilios, right? Where they get Nilios from? Where Nilios come from? What is fertile silt of the river, meaning black, right? This part right here, Ariar, meaning great river, RER, meaning black, referring to the fertile soil. That's that Kemet shit, right? But where you get Nilios from? They got Nile. Now, Nilios comes from Nachal. Nilios. Eilos, associated with Nechal. I think that's how you spell it. Nilios, meaning valley. Let me see. Okay, Nechal. That's right. I spelled it right. This not a misspelling. Hold on, let me get the right word. I think it's like Nahal, and then it becomes Nachal. But these are ancient words, right? These are some type of paleo word, Hebrew. Nilios is associated with Nahal. There you go. Right? Nahal is the name used in South America in the Middle East with distant roots. Right? This is another word from another area. You got distant roots from Africa, from the Middle East, and Asia. Different roots. Right? Now watch this. Nahal means intelligent, born at the time of intelligence. See that? This is the word that was first. Intelligent people lived on this area, not the Nile, Nahal, then the Chal, right? Then it becomes Nilios from Greeks. Then it becomes the Nile. So whoever named this river, it was Nahal at first, right here. And it wasn't no goddamn hieroglyphic language. It was some type of ancient language that we spoke. Now, let me see something. It's a receipt. Hold on, one more receipt I want to show y'all about Helios. Now that I told y'all about the Nile, I think I got this last receipt. Let me see. Okay, Lebanon, Phoenician name Baalbek, derived from Baal. Baalbek and Baal. See, they teach you Baal is evil. The house of Baal, the chief, like they say the chief of the idol gods, but Baal is not evil. It's just an agriculture term. But they taught you Baal was evil, right? Baal, Belus, signifying the sun. After the Phoenicians seized to dwell in the land of the Greeks, took possession. The Greeks took possession of a Phoenician city, people. Now watch this. The Greeks took possession of a Phoenician city. This name has changed to Heliopolis, which in the Greek language has the same meaning as the Bel B in Phoenician. Heliopolis, Phoenician city, right? Where the hell is Heliopolis? Where is it? Heliopolis is where, Truth? Roll the coin. This is where our shit changed up. Cairo, Egypt. Our people from Timeri built Heliopolis, people. Don't you ever think nothing different. The Greeks took it. They swear up and down it's Egyptian, but it's not. That's a song. That's the Sidon people built that fucking city. Let's go back. Let's go look at the receipt one more time. Look. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a two in the chat. Put a two in the chat. Put a two in the chat. Y'all hear me? We good? Okay. After the Phoenicians ceased to dwell in the land and the Greeks took possession of the city, the name has changed to Heliopolis, which in the Greek language has the same meaning as Baalbe in the Phoenicians. This temple, unlike the immense of Egyptian architecture, exhibits the skill and grace of Corinthian order, together with its massiveness. Although a large portion of the can't read that part, still enough remains to convey some idea of the former magnificence. Heliopolis. Now, Heliopolis. Roll the coin. That's Cairo, Egypt. The ancient Egyptian city of the sun. Now, why in the hell in the old paperwork it say the Phoenician or the Sidonian built it? See, they are giving away our shit all over the world. Egyptians ain't built Heliopolis, nigga. Let's go look at how it look over there. Heliopolis monuments. Let's go look at the monuments. Roll the coin. Now let me show y'all where this at now. Hold on. Let's go back. See if I found a map. Hold on. I want to show it to you on the map so you can understand where Heliopolis is at. First, we're going to do the map first. Okay, let's go find that joint. Let's go find old Heliopolis. Now, here go Heliopolis right here in the Nile Delta. Right there in the Nile Delta, right by Cairo. Giza, right there. All that shit right there. This is where all the history coming from. Saqqara, Giza, Heliopolis, right? Right there. Nile Delta, right when it's split up. Right where the large pyramids is at. Egyptians didn't even build it. What the fuck? Man, these receipts getting out of control, man. Let's go back. So I gotta show y'all one more time now, so I ain't making shit up. The Phoenicians ceased to dwell in the land and the Greeks took possession. This name changed to Heliopolis, which in the Greek language has the same meaning as Baalbe. The temple, unlike the immense piles of Egyptian architecture, exhibits the skill and grace of Corinthian order. Corinthian order. Massiveness. Right? There ain't just no pyramids. We got whole buildings over there. 3 of these of the stone now together along the side of the builders. Now, let's go back and look at the map. There go Heliopolis right there. Now let's go look at what kind of monuments over there. Heliopolis monuments. Let's go look. Roll the coin. Let's go here. Look at that. The forgotten pillars of Egypt. See that? This Heliopolis now. City of the sun. That's Phoenician city. Sidonian city. There ain't no Egyptian city. Heliopolis. No, Alexandria was ours. I already researched that. They come from some other shit. Now coming on down, we got the Valley of the King, Karnak, Luxor, all of that. Celestial golden city of Heliopolis. Yeah, you see the Greeks. You see the Greeks named it now. City of the sun. Helios. Ancient Egyptian god Ra and Adam. A tomb, I mean. Pillars. Typically translated Luna. Variation of descriptions of Awana Anu. Uh-huh. This is how it looked in the old times. That's fire. That is fire. That's a peregrine damn falcon from America, sitting right there in the middle on the Nile Delta. Something got to be wrong. Come on now. I see now you can understand. Immortal city of Heliopolis. That's fire. Cast your eyes on the majestic ruins. It's something about that hieroglyph right there. I think I seen it somewhere, but I ain't gonna put that out yet. I gotta keep studying it. That bee looking this right here. This right here. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Right there. I think I saw that before on some shit over here, but I ain't gonna speculate. I'm gonna research it. But Heliopolis, right? All these peregrine falcons everywhere. Now, why did they change the pill? That's crazy. And it's like newer hieroglyphics on it. That's crazy. I gotta study. I gotta look at this a little more. But I just want y'all to know that this stuff is connected all the way back to the Mississippi River. Like we know now, the Phoenician is the Sidonian. So we got the researcher to look it up like that. It'll bring out more receipts. You know what I'm saying? So Heliopolis, near modern day city of Cairo, Egypt, right? Primarily in the areas of Ayin, people. It's Paleo Hebrew. That's Ayin right there. See that? Areas of Ayin. It's still there. The knowledge still there. We just gotta know what we're looking at. It's still there. One of the most ancient cities in Egypt, pre-dynastic period. So the pre-dynastic period is the first people on the Nile, people. The pre-dynastic is the first people on the Nile. You must know that. These are the people that built it. Pre-dynastic, right? Let's go look at that. I want y'all to understand. These are the first people there now. The first permanent settlement and agricultural development along the Nile, with cultures like Nakata, the first and second, emerged as foundational, moving from nomadic life to settling farming communities with early boat building, people. We are the boat builders. Proto-states. Dynamic era, monumental construction. Monumental construction. These early Nile dwellers were the original builders, establishing the groundwork for future pharaonic projects through their innovations in agriculture, craft, and community organizations, heavily reliant on the river's fertile gifts. Now, to end this lecture I just gave y'all, it showed y'all this Sidonian is the Phoenician. The Phoenician built Heliopolis. Really, the Sidonian built Heliopolis. The first permanent settlers in the Nile Delta. Their groundwork for agriculture and craft and original building builders. King Namar ushered in the dynastic area, right? These are our people from here. The first people to lay the groundwork on the Nile. Ain't nobody ever broke this shit down like this. This is what you need to be. This is what you need to know. Now, to show y'all these people real, they speak of King Namar, right? Roll the coin. Now, I studied this a couple years back. King Namar. See how he looked on it? Hold on. King Namar was with the first pre-dynastic period. You see how he looked? Like your goddamn daddy. Like your cousin, your uncle. The one outside on the barbecue grill, smoking cigarettes, right now in America, look just like King Namar. Look at the bust of his face. Look. Roll the coin. See this? This is the Tamari bloodline of the pre-dynastic Egypt. Namar. You think this bloodline don't come from here? You crazy. Let me show y'all something. Namar got a famous, it's called a palette, right? Let me show y'all that motherfucker. Hold on. Right here. I think this is the one I be looking at. Let me see. I hope this is the receipt. God damn. Cheap. I'm like, you're born a thing now with cheap ass computer. Roll the coin. Damn. Oh, y'all just don't want me to see this, huh? See, do this happen to y'all? Look at this. I'm tapping the motherfucker. Now, this AT&T pop up. What the fuck is y'all? Bro, I'm telling y'all, these folks got my shit tapped. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. I can't even click on a... Do this say AT&T? See that shit? All right, y'all be laughing. That shit don't supposed to happen, bro. What the fuck is... The screen just go black like... What the... Bro, y'all think this shit funny. I'm telling y'all, this shit weird. This shit happened on my phone and everything, bro. It's just weird. And y'all gonna show me the damn receipt or what? Damn, this ain't even the right one, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. Now, this is Namar's first king. They say the first king of Egypt, right? First dynastic period. You see it? 3150 BC. Right? Before the rise of the king Menes. Right? Now, let's look at him. He got a beard on his face. He ain't no hunter-gatherer. That's a fact. He got a whole beard. We all know them people over there ain't got no damn beards. Get this shit off the motherfucking... Damn. Now, who are these people? Now, as we can see, we got some type of enemies. We got some type of enemies, people. Right? They got a big ass nose. We already see the big ass nose of the enemy. There go the falcon. Here go the bull of Taurus. Right? Now, I want y'all to see the other side of this. I hope they got it up here. Roll the coin. We got to start looking at this stuff a whole nother way. Now here go the backside. Now there's some type of fighting going on, because there's some dead ass bodies right there. There's some heads cut off right there. It been some fighting going on, because there's some heads cut off right there. Now, this is mythology. All right, the bull down with us. We all see the bull trampling a hunter-gatherer at the bottom. You know the bull down with us, right? So this is some type of mythology of a panther head, some type of panther or some type of cat with a long neck and long tail. But you can tell the face on that is some type of panther or jaguar or something. And this ain't no African shit. Something going on with that. Let's see if we find some more of his artifacts. Let me set this up. See if we find some more of them artifacts from Namar. Because there's something there, right? Because they be acting like all these people African and Egyptian, and something ain't right about that. Let's go back. King Namar artifacts. Let's go look. This is the one I was trying to pull up right here. You got some type of explanation on it. Let me see. King Namar's name on a piece of ivory, right? Now, what's interesting about this is ivory is coming with elephants or ancient elephant mammoths. You see what I'm saying? So the mammoth is extinct from America. So this ivory, where is it coming from? Like, are we bringing these animals over there, or what's going on? Ain't no ivory over there. Ancient elephants. Elephant is a primary animal in ancient times. We all know that because they come from the mammoth, right? So we got ivory artifacts. Now it says a mystical animal representing the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt. Resembles Mesopotamian art. See that? Look. So it's something, it's kind of like I don't know if it's like a griffin or a sphinx or some of that nature, right? Fallen enemies, decapitated. Told out them some type of enemies. We got the bull. Destroying a fortress, an enemy at his feet, symbolized the king as the conqueror. Namar's name, without Saret, catfish. Nar chisel, catfish. Bovine heads, probably the goddess, maybe Hathor or a bull. Now Namar's name comes from catfish. Mr. Catfish, roll the card. Where in the hell is the catfish? Where is the catfish, people? Catfish? The Pharaoh catfish. Man, that man bloodline from the Mississippi River, man. Nobody calling nobody no catfish on no goddamn house. That's crazy, bro. Let's keep looking. Horus, the symbol of the king. Horus on that thing. Horus on this, right? Let me put this somewhere so y'all can see it. Now, Horus at the top of that artifact, symbol of the king. 6 papyrus plants. General symbol for Lower Egypt, or perhaps symbolism for defeating 6,000 people in the Delta. Interesting. The enemy grabbed by hair, dead, conquered. Namar's name, a mace through Egyptian history. Kings were shown smiting their enemy with a mace. See, this got a lot to do with astrology also. The sandal bearer of the king. This used to be the title of the great honor. So this got something to do with astrology also, with the smiting of an enemy. I done seen that in a whole bunch of artifacts. The top of Namar's mace head with a cow and a calf. Fire. We paid homage to the cow and the calf. Hunter-gatherers killed the cow and the calf. It says tomb has not been found. Now, King Namar's name come from catfish. You see that, right? The first Egyptian king shone with a crook and a flail, red and white crown, unified Egypt, hunting exotic animals. Heliopolis, the city we built. Crocodile, Irihor, Ka, Scorpion, Namar. Oh, here we go. Here we go with this shit. Bunch of gatherers, they're all in Egypt. Let's go see if we find some more artifact before I get out of here. This fire right here. This one fire. Hold on. Namar came into power after King Scorpion, the first king of the United Egypt after conquered the north. Namar was southern Upper Egypt, portrayed victorious, the famous Namar Palace in the Egyptian Museum. Let's keep looking. And they go the one we just showed. That's Egypt. As you can see, look at the headdress, people. See, now that we know what this stuff mean, now that we know what this stuff mean, look at the headdress. What is that on the headdress, people? Put it in the chat. Look at the headdress. What is that on the headdress? Not the snake, a yen. You see it? The same a yen on the Mayans, the same a yen on the Mississippians. These all our people. See, we got to start looking a little closer. A yen, right? We know the crook and the flail was for agriculture, right? One is for agriculture, one is for the control of the animals, right? We start to understand what's going on. Lamar, let me shrink this back down. Hold on. All right. I told y'all he was melanated, brown skinned. You say no goddamn hunter gatherers, the first people on the Nile. I already showed y'all the remake of him. He's straight brown. He ain't black nowhere. Here you go right here. Let me pull him up. I'm gonna end the line like this because I want y'all to get an understanding of how these people look. Ancient Kemet. Oh, here we go with the bullshit. Now I got to log into Facebook to look at the damn picture. Come on now. It's foolishness. Matter of fact, we'll just do it right here. We'll just do it right here. Roll the cone. Y'all see that? This is how you people look. That man is copper colored, bro. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. How the hell I do that? Right there. Cone. We start to get a better understanding of what's going on. What I just showed y'all can break a code because it's showing you. Let me put the receipt back up so y'all can screenshot this. The Phoenicians built Heliopolis. So therefore, them ain't even no Egyptians at the time. These Paleo Canaanite Hebrews, Sidonians. They just gave all the. They just tried to say Egypt built everything. Them our people building Egypt first. And when you go look at Heliopolis, it's one of the oldest cities on the Nile. It's one of the first cities. It sets the culture on fire in the Nile Delta. Everything started getting built after that, right? Namar lived in 3000 some BC, people. Right? Namar lived, let me see, King Namar, 3100 BC, right? He considered Egypt's first pharaoh. Early hieroglyphics, Egyptian art. Bill, hold on. Let me look this up. Now, he's the first king of that area, but his ancestors are the ones who built Heliopolis. He united the Nile Delta and the bottom part of the Nile. Hmm. His ancestors are the people who built. He wasn't even the city was already built when he became king. His ancestors um built the city. That's the same bloodline of the Sidonian. That's fire. Hope y'all learned something today, bro. That's fire. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Um, if you want to order any hoodies, hop in my DM, put your order in. Hop in the DM, put your order in. Um, appreciate all the support. I'm gonna tell y'all that every day because everything is appreciated. That's my cash out right there. Appreciate y'all. Somebody cash out me earlier. Appreciate y'all. Love you. I'm in love with you. If you want a hoodie, a t-shirt, a hat, I'm doing t-shirts, hats, hoodies, long sleeve crew necks, whatever you want. Let me know and hit me in the DM, and I got you. I love you. I'm in love with you, man. Appreciate all the support. Hope y'all learned something today. If you missed the first part of this live, I'm gonna put it on YouTube about 3 o'clock this evening, so you can go back and watch it. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there, man. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Hope y'all learned something today. And like I say, if you missed something, go back and watch it and study it, man. We know the truth now. Galileo at the gun. Roll the corn. Y'all be safe today, man. Love you. I'm in love with you.